Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Hey, today I wanted to go over these RFX meat gateway. I just got these delivered to me. I'm going to tell you a story. This is kind of weird. I ordered them, and then literally before I even received them, like 2 days later, they were on sale, and then like 2 days later they went on a better sale. And I thought to myself, man, this always happens to me. This is like the story of my life. As soon as I order something, it goes on sale again. So I sent an email to the company and I just said, hey, I haven't received these yet, but you guys are running a better sale now. I was wondering, like, is there anything you can do? And they replied like instantly, we will refund you the difference and we will give you the sales price. This company already has my appreciation, or I don't know what you want to call it. Like, I don't even know if this stuff works yet. I haven't used it yet. I'm going to. But these guys, their customer service is just, most people would be like, hey, like you ordered it. Like if you want to go through the trouble of returning it and, then ordering again, they didn't do any of that. They just immediately credited me the difference. So anyways, this kit comes with this transmitter. The other thing, this transmitter, it has a little port over here for a wired probe that clips onto your grates. So it reads like what the real temperature inside your smoker is. And then there's an antenna that goes on top of here. But to fit it all back in the box, bingo, wrong. I put the antenna under this one. So I downloaded the app, real simple. I made an account, real simple. And then I added the items, super simple. Hit a plus, then I picked this item to add. It walks you through, you press the button, it pairs, you link it up to your Wi-Fi. Then when I got done pairing this and everything was good, you leave this on, the light's green, it's on. I took this, it's got a little piece of tape on here so it won't remove it. It says, hey, don't take this thing out of here until you're prompted to. So I go in, add an item, and I added what is this thing called? A meat. I named it blue, and I put a blue ring on it. Now you could put up to 3 different rings on here. So like they send you these bags of rings. I only have 6 probes, but you can put, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think you could put like 50 or I don't know how many probes you can put on, but you could put, like you could make yellow, black, blue, you could make yellow, black, red, yellow, black, white. So you could put 3 rings on here, and in the app you can name those, you could show those 3 rings. Like, so you could be doing a competition cook with this massive, you could have 3,000 gallon smokers out there with 100 briskets. I don't know, I should probably read this and see how many you can link up. You need way better eyes than mine to do this. You know what, during editing, Renee's gonna Google how many of these you can add to the gateway, because I am not seeing that on here. But anyways, so you have these rings and you could put 3 rings. I did blue, white. This looks black to me, but it's called charcoal. Maybe because this is for a smoker, I don't know. Then green, and then I did yellow. I was looking, I said, man, I thought I said yellow already. I said yellow when it was in the bag. And I did red. So I have 6 of these. These are, I was looking for the port to recharge them, and I'm like, there's no port. And then I read, and I'm like, okay, so I want to lie to you again. There's either a AA battery or a AAA battery, and it says, even if you don't, use the whole battery, you have to change the battery every year. Plus, the app is going to tell you, hey, you know, your battery needs to be changed. So, and I'm assuming that you got to take this little screw out. Let me see. Yeah, because this doesn't move. So you got to take this screw out, and the battery's probably underneath there. I didn't take the battery out, but I literally used one bag, and I still have 3 rings, 3 more rings out of the one bag alone, and then I got a bag for each one of these. Every one comes with a bag. There's a bag for this one. So, and then to link this up, basically, you say, I want to link up a meat. And then you go through and it tells you, hey, you got to insert it so deep, and you can insert it up to this point minimum, but this is where it's recommended that you insert it. There's like 2, you're not going to be able to see this, but there's 1 ring here, very small, and then there's another ring here. I mean, literally, they're 6 millimeters apart. So as long as you're in between those 2 rings, you're good. It's got to be pretty deep in the meat, though. So, you know, this is going to be like for briskets and stuff like that. Then you name it, so you can leave it called RFX meat. I changed them to the color, like this is called blue, white, black, green. So when I open that up and I grab the blue, I know that I want the blue. I know what the blue is. You know, so like if I'm doing those ribs again, I say, well, I'm gonna throw this one, this one, this one. I got 3 of them. I can watch all that. Here's the one thing. This I don't believe is going to integrate with my Fireboard, because these are probably competitors. I'm pretty sure they're competitors. But my instant read thermometer is a thermal pen by ThermalWorks. Thermal pen? I think it's called thermal pen. I really like the thing. It's accurate as heck. I did a ice cube test. Like I filled a glass with ice and then I put water in it and then I stirred the thing around. I am literally like 1/10 of a degree off. The one that I got over there is 2.5 degrees off. I mean, I'm not huge, but 2.5 degrees, right? Anyways, I'm excited to, I didn't fart, that was the box. I'm excited to try this. I am going to do a brisket, and I'm going to probably stick 2 of these in, one in the point, one in the flat, and just watch how it goes. Again, it's a separate app from the Fireboard app, but you could have both of them running at the same time. Like iPhones are strong enough to do that. This thing has a pretty good, you know, it's what is it, 2.5 gigahertz or 2.4 gigahertz, so it'll go through like even 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch. I mean, it's going to go through pretty much anything. I have the meters too. I'll do a review on those. I like those as well. Here's the deal with the meters and with, I have the ones from Fireboard. They're called, I don't remember what they're called, but they got a loop on the top. Well, here's the deal. You got the external temperature on the ring and then the internal temperature on the spike. But when they're that close to the meat, like these guys tell you, hey, you can't do that because you're going to get humidity off that meat and it's going to mess with your temperature readings, and it does. It messes with the temperature readings. Because I've checked like the ring, I did the ice test on the ring, did the ice test on the spike. You know, we're about 1.5 degrees off. One of them is farther off. But when I stick them in the grill in meat, I'm thinking I'm getting a good internal temperature. Like my wired temperatures, I literally dropped my thermal pen right on top of it, and they were reading exactly the same, 184, 184. So I know those are both really close. But if you don't want wires, then, you know, and you want to go wireless, this is what you got to do. So anyways, when we do the brisket, we will do a full review on this. But I'm excited to get these. And again, I paid for them. I did get their sale price. And they didn't have to really do that. They could have said, hey, you're going to have to return them and then order them again. But they didn't. Their customer service is awesome. Just awesome. Like, I've never had anybody do that. I've never had anybody say, hey, you know, we know you bought these 2 days ago and we put them on sale today. Here's the difference. Simple. Just no argument, no nothing. You know, customer for life now. Just because of that. So anyways, we'll do a full review of these when they're in the smoker, into a brisket. You know, when we're watching, I'll put a wireless and I'll put one of the wired in, and we'll just kind of watch them and see how close and accurate they are. But again, excited to have these. I'm excited. What can I say? All right, we'll be back in a bit.